After a deadly stampede during a religious event in Uttar Pradesh's Hathras district, the death toll has now risen to 121. An investigation is underway to determine accountability for the loss of lives. The religious gathering, it was conducted by a preacher known as Bhole Baba, who is now missing from his ashram in Mainpuri. The preacher has not been found in the search operation by the administrative team. Inadequate preparation for the event by the team as well as by the district administration is believed to be the main reason for the stampede and the chaos. My name is Hem Kaur Suraya, and to discuss this we have with us Vikram Singh, former DGP from Uttar Pradesh. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Sir, of course, what is your take on this entire situation? It is said the permits were granted for about 80,000 people. Of course, the crowd gathered that was touching nearly 250,000. How does that happen? And what would you say of the role of the district administration?
My take is that it was an avoidable, horrible tragedy, and we allowed it to happen and allowed the grass to grow underneath our feet. To begin with, you very rightly mentioned that the application was given, but it mentioned a crowd of approximately 80,000. A crowd of 200,000 plus does not descend from heaven. There are systems in the police in which you are able to monitor and gauge the people entering the districts or the area. You have a presence of CCTV cameras, and the drone technology gives you also the ability to assess the exact number of people assembling. Therefore, the control room should have been alerted, reinforcement should have been rushed there, and also there should have been a backup as per the district emergency plan, which is there in every district of India. But no reinforcements, no backup, as also that the women police personnel who were supposed to be there were not there. May I submit also that it was a total free for all, and it is said and it is alleged that the bouncers of the Baba, Surajpal Singh, a former, I think he was a constable in the UP police in part of the LIU, and he was either, because he has 5 criminal cases against him, he either left the job or he was dismissed from service. But he was able to get this crowd, and in the police, the system is this, that you have to pay for the police arrangements, because it is not something that is paid for by the government. It is paid for by the person, because they get the chadhavas and the offerings from the devotees, and therefore they are well within their financial powers to pay the government for all the arrangements made. I really don't know, but I feel that there was a free for all. There was no backup, there were no rehearsals, and even the medical facilities that are supposed to be there did not exist at all. The first aid facilities, the hospitals, the other paramedical staff, I believe, were absent. Under these circumstances, I feel that the district administration failed the people and the population there. And I had expected a lot better. I'm very disappointed. Now, the FIR has been lodged, an inquiry has been ordered by the ADG and the Commissioner Agra. They're supposed to submit their inquiry today to the government. But I do hope, why was the name of this Baba not put in the FIR? Well, if that be the case, I would strongly recommend that a reward of 5 lakhs be announced on him. His photo should be flashed right across on all major television channels, and the STF and the ATS should be given the task to apprehend him in the next 24 hours.
Right, so you've pretty much summed this up, but I just wanted to understand this better. What are some of the policing challenges in such situations, and what sort of a procedure is in place to deal with such cases?
This is something very basic, and a robust police and administration is equal to the task always. In this case, probably I feel that there was no application of mind. And in the absence of that, the calamity was waiting to happen. The crowd collected, no response. The crowd went haywire, no response. Reinforcements, none. Medical backup, none. A backup plan, none. Entry-exit routes. Therefore, I think there was absolutely no application of mind, no reinforcements, no rehearsals, and therefore this calamity, just as a matter of routine, was not only handled, I would say, was bungled in a very irresponsible fashion.
All right, sir, and of course you touched on this earlier as well. The preacher is missing, as I mentioned. He has a wide following, not just in Uttar Pradesh, but also Rajasthan and MP. An FIR may be filed naming him as well, as you mentioned. What are your thoughts on this?
The FIR has been filed, but his name is surprisingly missing from the FIR. But to compensate for that lacuna, I feel that a reward of 5 lakhs be announced on him, and dedicated teams from the Special Task Force and other dedicated teams should be after him and use all the tools, whether it's electronic surveillance or intelligence collection, and they should get after him It should not be rocket science to get him in the next 24 hours. And if you do not get him in the next 24 hours, the credibility of the police will hit an all-time low.
All right. Well, sir, thank you so much for joining us on WION World is One with your insights on this.
Thank you.
For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.